This is Lena from the Soap Obsession Bath and Body Shop, back at you to make another soap. This is actually my first soap of 2024. Of course, it is probably not going to be uploaded until probably like April or something like that, but this is the first soap that I've decided to do. It is actually, what's today? Today is January 7th. Today, I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm making a sea salt bar. I've never made them before, and of course, I don't know if I'm making things a little bit more difficult than they normally would be because I've never made them before, but I am doing a coconut-free sea salt bar. So this is mostly palm oil here in my bucket today. So palm oil is what we're using to make the bubblies to counteract all the salt. 75% palm oil, and I'm using about I don't know, about 63% salt. It changed from the last time I did my calculation because I added a little bit more castor oil than I intended to the bucket, so that kind of threw off a little bit. So it's probably around about 62% in salt. All right, I'm making a smaller batch than I normally would. This is 22 ounces, supposed to be 22 ounces of oil. This is 22.65 ounces of oil, something like that. So that's what we're doing today. So this is going to be coconut free. I'm not going to use any milks today either. I decided against that. Okay, so I've already got some kaolin clay blended in there. Now I want this to be a nice white soap, so I am going to go ahead and put in some TD for oil, Crafter's Choice. All right, and then I'm going to blend that in, and then after I add in my lye solution, I'm going to abandon the stick blender. All right, so put a little bit of TD in there because I want this to be a really beautiful white soap. All right. Really beautiful white soap is what I'm looking for today. Okay, so let's blend that in there, and of course I got most of it on my spatula. All right, so hopefully get that off. So I got my tea in there, and I got a lot of bubbles in here, blending in here, so I'll take a moment just to stir those out. And I am hoping that this doesn't accelerate on me. My oils are very warm. Let's see where we're at. They're 124 degrees. You know, palm kernel flakes melt at about 102. And my lye solution is pretty cool. It is 66 degrees down here. So this is going to be a very cool lye solution. Alright, so we'll see. You know, most of the time when you have one particular oil that dominates your blend, it usually takes a while to get to trace. So I'm hoping that's the case here, that I can, you know, that I'll be, if I need to, I can stick blend with no issues. Now we're going to go ahead and add our salt. All right, like I said before, this is just over 60%. As far as salt content goes, 60% of my oils. Okay, I was afraid I wasn't going to have enough of this, so it looks like I'm going to need to go get some more of our salt, get some more sea salt. So this is sea salt, and I did quite a bit of reading online on the forums, Facebook forums, and a lot of people said that Himalayan salt is not the route to go, because even if it's a fine salt, it very well may be very scratchy when you go to wash up with it. So it's my understanding that salt bars really last for a long time. They feel great on the skin. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I have enough to make a little sample for customers to sell and for me to keep one. So we'll see. Again, this is a smaller batch, only just over 22 ounces of oil for this. All right, and this isn't too thick. Excuse me. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this up. project, I am going to go ahead and use individual cavities. I'm going to use my oval mold. Okay, and first time using these, and I think it is very fitting for this particular type of soap. Okay, so here is the consistency of my soap here. Let that clear up. The consistency, it looks pretty good, nice and thick. I don't think the salt is pretty well suspended in there. All right, that fragrance oil did not accelerate on me, or it didn't accelerate to a point where it's going to be soap on a stick. Sorry. Nice bars. Woo. All right. It'll be full, that's for sure. Alright, I'm gonna get these poured so I can beat these down just a little bit. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and bang this down real quick. Close this. Let's just close it. Bang it down. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to have to get this in here pretty quickly because they are setting up. So I'm not going to have a nice smooth top. Hopefully there's no air pockets in this one here. Okay, I don't know about that. I have to beat it down pretty nicely. Okay, I'm making a mess here, that's for sure. Okay, it looks like we're going to have 6 nice ones because the first 6 definitely poured nicely. These 2 here, or however many it's going to be, are going to be kind of sketchy, I think. I don't know if they're going to be without any type of holes, getting them into this thing. Okay, they smell really good, and they are definitely ready to be taken out the mold. It's been not 24 hours, but it's close enough to that. All right, so this was the first ones I poured, and I'm thinking these are going to be pretty good. Not any air pockets, and these are very sturdy molds, meaning, you know, they're not floppy like some of the other ones that you get sometimes. So I had these in like a little case so I can move them easily, which I still think was a good idea, but with the batter in this, with this particular soap, it really wasn't necessary. All right, so this is not coming out very easy. All right, and here's our first one. Wow, it looks good. Oh, that's so pretty. It's such a pretty white. That's what I was looking for. And as you can see, there's a little bit of a, not a dent, but you know, it's not completely smooth there. But otherwise, overall, these look pretty good. I was able to smooth out these tops a little bit. I should have used a scraper to go across the top of them, but these look so good. Oh, I love the way that looks. All right, okay, let's get these other ones molded. All right, so again, looks very good. All right, if there's any air pockets, maybe that's very small ones, nothing to, you know, be concerned about. All right, these I think are good. I'm gonna unmold these last 2 that I did, the last 2 that I did on camera. These are one of the ones that I was really concerned that might have some air pockets here. I'm gonna go ahead and do these real quick and see what happened. If we do have one with the air pocket, yeah, this one I can kind of see a little pocket already, but it doesn't look bad so far from the side. Okay, so this one does have a little bit more. It didn't get in there nice and smoothly. I tried to tap it down. All right, so it is for the most part a full-size bar though. Okay, let's do this other one, see what we got. Okay, come on out, come on out. This one's not as smooth. Yeah, this one is. I thought this one might be better. Okay, so we'll see. With these, maybe I'll sell these at a discounted price, or I might keep them. This one I might keep for myself. This one, it looks the worst out the two. This one is not too bad. It's a little, you know, unrefined, but especially that part over there. So we'll see. I think definitely one of these can be mine for sure. Alright, so these look pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and do one more of these. The first set that I did. Really looking forward to this. Now, I have read online that, you know, that some people let these salt bars sit for a really long time, up to 6 months. Some people have just said 6 weeks. So if you're a soap maker watching this, how long do you typically let your salt bars cure for? Do you usually let them sit just for 6 weeks and then sell, or you let them go longer? Be curious to know your thoughts. I think I'll definitely pour these sooner next time. I probably waited a minute too long, and I think what I'll do as well is just simply pour them instead of, you know, waiting. Like I waited to go on to the second mode here when I should have just did is just pour them. So yeah, this is a very stiff mode, which I'm not mad at. Hey, come on. I might have to flip it over. Alright, so there's that one there. Okay. Alright, so overall these look really, really good. Okay. Some of the batter didn't get all the way fully into the edges, but you know what? That's okay. It's still a great looking bar of soap. I'm not upset with it. Alright. Let's try to get these last two out. Let's see if I just do them from the bottom. Yeah, I can see where I'm breaking the seal from the bottom. So I think these will come out easier. Break the seal. Yeah. Alright, come on. This one is coming out. Okay. Alright. Okay, so that's nice. Nice, beautiful white bars of soap. I do like. Can't wait to try these out. I'm already thinking about doing another bar already. Doing it in more of a feminine scent. This one's more ginger neutral. So we'll see. I'll have to decide. And I might also do one that is coconut based instead of you know, palm based. So this one is coconut free. Maybe the other one I will do will be coconut based. Do with coconut oil. Alright, let's last one out. Alright. Beautiful bars. Okay, so these, the first ones I poured, definitely came out very beautiful. Nice smooth bars. A few, you know, edges didn't set quite well, but overall these are great. Alright. So check out our current selection at thesoapobsession.com. Follow us on Instagram and or Facebook. Alright. We'll check you later.